Hey guys. Okay, so this video is going to be about spell casting, rituals, and that type of thing, but I'm not going to get into a lot of detail on spellcrafting. The main thing that I wanted to actually hit, I guess, don't do something half-heartedly and expect results. Don't, like for instance, you would not do a spell to make you more confident. Oh, actually that's a bad example. You went into a love spell. Okay, perfect example. You went into a love spell and then just well, I think I'm gonna do a spell today. And so you sit down in front of your altar and you light a red candle, and you know, you're kind of just thinking about everything, and you're thinking about what you did that day, and about what your mom just said to you, and about what your partner just said to you, and what you have to do later, and da 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 da, and then somewhere in between you cast a spell. No. No, you don't. A spell, like anything, to acquire success with a spell, you have to put 100% of yourself into it. And I don't think that magic happens when you release the spell. I think that you start building up, per se, potential energy. If you're in a science class, you know what potential energy is. Potential energy starts building up as soon as you make the conscious decision that you're going to make a spell. And if you're like me, you actually sit down, you think about what your intentions are, you think about why you're casting the spell, you think about what the spell will bring about, you weigh the possibilities of the spell going wrong, the spell going right, and then you sit down, you write your parameters of your spell. You say, oh, I'm going to use sage for purification, and I'm going to use a red rose to symbolize love, and a pink candle to symbolize love and purity, and whatever. And then you turn off your cell phone, shut down your computer, turn out the lights, light your candles, you cast your circle, you ground, you center, and then you focus. That is the key element in any spell, is your mind's ability to focus on what you're doing. If you cannot focus on your task, you're never going to accomplish anything, ever. If you want to lose weight, but you can't focus and see yourself being this healthier person, then it's never going to happen. If you cannot see in your mind's eye what the spell is going to bring about, it'll never happen. Because to project your energy and intentions into the universe, you have to be able to visualize your energy and intentions, or there's nothing for the universe to manifest. There's no change that's being desired because you're not giving anything. You can't start a fire if there is no wood. You can't start a fire if you have no apparatus in which to do so. I kind of like that fire analogy, so I'm going to work with that. If you build up a giant bonfire, and then after it's built up, you just stand there and look at it, unless it's struck by lightning, it's not going to happen. And so, I guess what I'm trying to say is, practical magic. I'm going to quote practical magic. You cannot practice witchcraft if you look your nose down at it. And that's so very true. You cannot take a spell seriously for what a spell is supposed to be if you don't take it seriously from the get-go. A spell, there's nothing supernatural about a spell. It's, I would say, the same as a prayer, except more you-oriented. You are putting your intentions back into the universe to manifest your desired change. A prayer is simply your desired change into God, or into the One, or into Spirit, and Spirit manifests that change. I like witchcraft because it's more you. There's more of you in it. To me, Christianity is kind of like a hollow pot. Once God made the world, he was just like, oh, well, the world is done, so I'm going to go back into heaven. And, I mean, people may contradict me when I say that, but that's just how I feel. I feel like I live on the earth, and when I was a Christian, I didn't see God in the earth. And that's why I'm a witch, and that's why I'm a Wiccan, because I see spirit in myself. I see spirit in everything that surrounds me, and I take comfort in that. I find comfort in that. And so, I guess if you are just getting into Wicca, if you're just getting into witchcraft, if you decided that you want to be a witch and you're watching my video, which is doubtful, but if you are, then my message to you is to take yourself seriously. Don't take yourself so seriously that you suck the fun out of everything, because, you know, they say laughter is the best medicine. Well, to me, laughter can be magical. Like, it is the release of an emotion, and an emotion carries energy, and that's all a spell is released energy. And so, the next time that you're doing a spell, even if you don't have an athame, even if you don't have candles, even if you don't have anything, you don't need those things. All you need is yourself. And actually, it's quite nice sometimes to just be able to go outside, to close my eyes, to cast a circle without anything, and to do a spell without any props, without anything, because you are your strongest tool, and you need to be able to utilize that tool. And so the next time that you're doing a spell, you know, sit down, ask yourself, what do I want to achieve? Visualize what you want to achieve. See it in your mind's eye, see it in your heart. Want it so bad that you can taste it. And then do your spell and see how powerful that is. Can guarantee you, it'll be a lot more profound. So, that is today's rant. Please leave me any comments, video responses. I'm all up for criticism. I take criticism very well. I actually look forward to it. I'm on stage a lot. I love being on stage, I love acting, and so you have to be able to take criticism. And so if you think everything that I just said is rubbish and you don't account it for anything, then tell me that. That's fine. Of course, that's your opinion, and I don't believe that, but, you know, I like hearing back from you guys. So, please do. Thanks a million, and blessed be.